Hello everyone, this is Kaish here and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, we are going to talk about the top skills every data scientist needs to be mastered. Because in this era, a company needs a very qualified, well-qualified data scientist. And as you know, a data scientist is paid a very good salary, and that's why we must know what are the skills a data scientist needs to master. And in this video, in this particular video, we will talk about the different skills that a data scientist must know, and he must be skilled in that particular area to become a very qualified data scientist. There are many questions arising in our mind: how to become a data scientist, and what are the right skills a data scientist have, and what we will learn, what we should learn to become a data scientist. So in this video, I'll help you to get knowledge about the skills you must acquire to become a data scientist. And it's a very challenging question. You must acquire the right skills in the right time so that you can become a data scientist. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the right skills that you must acquire to master a data scientist. So what are the right skills? I'm going to tell you the right skills a data scientist must have to master to become a very qualified data scientist. Now the list goes like this. First one is programming. Second one is statistics. Third one is machine learning. Fourth one is data visualization. Fifth one is data wrangling. Sixth one is linear algebra and calculus. Seventh one is a very qualified communication skill. Eighth one is software engineering, and the last one is data intuition. Programming skills are required in data scientists. You must know a statistical programming language like R or Python. Either of one is acceptable. Either Python or R. Both are statistical programming language. You can learn either of them. And I'm glad to announce you that I'll be making the tutorials on Python in later coming videos. So stick to my channel and please subscribe to my channel to learn Python from scratch to advanced level. So in a company, if you're hired for data scientist, then whichever is your post, it doesn't matter. You must know programming language, Python or R, and you must have some knowledge of database like SQL. So and that was your programming section. You must know programming language, statistical programming language like Python or R, and have some knowledge of database like SQL. A good knowledge of statistics is very vital for a data scientist. You must know the idea about the distribution, statistical test, and maximum likelihood estimators. The mathematics or statistics is very important for all type of companies, no matter where you go. If you are a data scientist, you must know mathematics and much more about statistics. But if you are in a company that is a data driven company, then you must know very good knowledge of statistics, because the stakeholder rely on your support so that you can design for their company. Then it requires a very good knowledge of statistics. So if you are trying for a company which is data driven company, so you must have a very good knowledge of statistics. If you are in a massive company with lots of data, and where the company is data driven, and it has data driven products like Google Map, Netflix, Uber, then it may be the situation you should be knowing the machine learning and the different algorithms of machine learning, like random forests and the k nearest neighbors. In fact, the many of the techniques of the machine learning algorithms can be executed from the programming language, statistical programming language like Python or R. The next skill is the linear algebra and calculus. Gaining the knowledge in this skill is very crucial if you are in a company where data defines the essence of your product, or you can say that the data defines the optimization of our algorithm. That it becomes very important for you to know the knowledge of linear algebra or calculus. There may be any case that you are giving an interview for a data scientist post in a company. Then the interviewer may ask about some questions of linear algebra or multivariable calculus. So keep in mind, not only programming, and an interviewer can ask the question regarding the calculus or linear algebra. So don't ignore it. Or he can ask you to derive some result regarding the statistics or machine learning in the interview. Now comes your data visualization. As you all know, a visual graphics often speaks more than a word or a number. So it becomes very crucial for a data scientist to know the data, how can he visualize the data and extract some knowledge out of data, and he can question the data and find the answer about that question. So to become a very well qualified data scientist, you must know every tool, every skill tool of a data visualization like Matplotlib, Seaborn, and there are much more data visualization tool you can learn to become a very well qualified in data visualization skill. Now comes your communication skill. A data scientist must have a very great knowledge in communication skills. He must drive some story out of data and to tell everyone out of his team so that everyone can convinced. Now he must have very good knowledge in communication so that he can propel his manager to give a raise to him. He must have very good knowledge in communication so that he can report the technical findings to at the goal. Now comes the knowledge of data wrangling. The data wrangling is also called data munging. Now, a data scientist must have a great knowledge in data wrangling because the raw data contains so many issues like data formatting, the issue in the string, and there are much more issues in raw data. So he have the knowledge so that he can make the raw data useful for his company, so that he can extract the useful information out of that raw data. He must have the knowledge to analyze that messy data, what are the issues in that data, how he can perfect that data out of that raw data. Then after completing the data wrangling, he can perform data visualization, he can perform so many machine learning algorithms. Now data wrangling is you can say after extracting the data from raw data, it becomes useful. It becomes useful, like you can apply statistical model, machine learning models. Then after you can extract some useful data from that raw data. Otherwise you can't use that raw data directly on any machine learning algorithms. Now comes your software engineering skill. If you have a background in software engineering, then it becomes easy for you to acquire other knowledges in programming, in other statistical modeling like Matplotlib, Seaborn, and there are much more things. If you are with the CSE background, or you can say computer science background, then it becomes easy for you to catch so many things. You can easily learn the machine learning and different algorithms because you know the knowledge how to apply the knowledge. You know Octave, you know Python, you know R, and it becomes easy. You have to learn the basics of statistics and mathematics. Then you can implement both together, and it will be great for you if you are with a CSE background. Then now the last is data institution. If you want to become a very specialized or very qualified data scientist, then you must have great knowledge in problem solving. You must have great knowledge with the algorithms, and you can solve the problems, even high level problem. In even so many interviews of a data scientist, the interviewer asks about the high level problems. Can you solve the problem? And he asks you about the algorithms, different algorithms about the solving the high level problem. So at last, I want to say that these are the main skills, these are the skills you must master to become a very well qualified data scientist. And at last, I want to say that I will be uploading so many updates regarding the data scientist on this YouTube channel. So please subscribe to YouTube channel, and if you like this video, please give a thumbs up to this video, and thank you. Bye bye.